Hey guys, welcome to another episode. I am Julian Restrepo, and today we're going to talk about the DIGITECH. What is a DIGITECH? And well, just to get started, there are many names for the DIGITECH. We call it a DIGI, DIT, or DIGITECH, of course, as you heard. And if we're talking about video, is data management manager. There are some other names that I forget right now, but that's basically how you're going to hear about it. I just call it DIGI or a DIGITECH. That's just the easiest way to do it. And nowadays, both if it's video or photo, they kind of do the same, not completely the same, but kind of do the same. So it's very easy to call DIGI both of them. So what is it? You know, maybe you've heard about it, you've been on set, and you're wondering, what is that? I want to do it. So the DIGI, for me, I consider that as one of the most important, if not the most important person on set. I mean, levels of importance vary, but in this particular case, I refer to the final, in reference to the final product. So the DIGITECH is that person that is going to be on the computer all day long, getting all the information from the camera. If you are shooting stills, photography, most of the time, nowadays we're shooting tethered, that means connected to the computer. So the DIGITECH is going to be getting all that information, all those pictures, making sure all the pictures are coming from the camera to the computer. When it goes into video, it's kind of the same thing. It is just getting all the hard drives or all the media, you know, in which you are recording, and downloading that to the computer. But that doesn't stop there. You also, as a DIGITECH, you need to make sure that everything is coming correctly. You also make the backups, you know, super important, because at the end of the day, everybody goes home, but then the DIGITECH spends some more time, a couple minutes extra, just making sure all the backups are done. Usually we make 2 to 3 backups, if not more. I'm a little bit OCD, so that means I tend to do at least 3. So one is going to the client, of course, and they take whatever we just captured, and they're going to take it to post-production if we are not doing the post-production ourselves. The second one goes with the director or the photographer, in that case myself. And sometimes the DIGI takes the other backup. At least if you're traveling, you know, it's good to diversify. So another person, in that case the DIGI or your first assistant, it's good that they take that backup, that extra backup with them. We don't want anything to happen, but if something happens, at least, you know, someone else is going to have it. And talking about traveling, if you're traveling, sometimes we leave another one for the producer. If the producer is staying on that location and we are traveling, why? Because maybe I'm going with my first assistant on the same flight, OCD kicking in. We don't want, you know, all the eggs in the same basket. So that is very important. So if the DIGITECH doesn't do his job or her job well, we're not going to end up with any backups. If we don't have any backups or we don't have those images, all that money spent on the production is gone, vanished, it never existed, and we don't want that to happen. So that is another function that the DIGI or the data management manager do. Also, when on set, especially this is on the photo side, the DIGI is getting all the images that are coming to the computer and making sure that I'm in focus with the software that we use, that we're in focus, that the light is okay, that there's no clipping to the whites, to the highlights, or to the shadows, that, you know, the histogram is very healthy, stuff like that. So just details, and depending on the contract or depending on, you know, the deal that you work, sometimes the DIGITECH goes into the extent of doing a little bit of retouching on set. It's a little bit more complicated. It's on certain productions, not on all productions, but it's happened. So the DIGITECH is a very vital role. That's the reason why for me it's the most important person on set. Yes, I need to make sure that makeup is doing their stuff, that the stylist is making his or her stuff, all of that stuff, directing the whole crew. But at the end of the day, that DIGITECH is going to make sure that I get images from what I capture, and that my client gets some images that they can work with for post-production. So in summary, the DIGITECH is in charge of making sure that everything is being captured, that is getting into the computer correctly, or downloading all the media into the computer correctly, making sure everything is fine so the production can move on. Not only that, but as we talk in photos, sometimes it goes to the extent of checking focus and checking the light, and, giving a little extra information to the photographer or giving some extra information to the director. On video, it's also making sure that the files are not corrupted, the decompressed video gets compressed into a certain format that is later going to be used for edition. And that's basically it. It is very important, as I said again, and I hope you learn a little bit of what a DIGITECH does. And if you're interested into it, just look it up. Don't forget, send us a question or put a question or a comment down below in the comment section. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like this video and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of this information. And I'll see you next time.